Good morning. Thank you for taking the time to meet with us today.
We are so excited to present the marketing strategy we developed for your local apple orchard, Sweet Apple Farms Limited. Rooted in tradition, growing for tomorrow.
I'm Heaven.
And I'm Caitlin. Let's get to it. All right, so when creating this strategy, we asked ourselves one important question. What are customers looking for when they visit a farm today? While fresh produce and quality products are important, today's customers are looking for something more. They want experiences, memories, entertainment, education, and a personal connection with the businesses they support. Because of this, our marketing strategy is centered around the customer experience. Rather than focusing only on apples or products, we designed our website and promotional materials to show visitors that Sweet Apple Farms is a place where families can spend quality time together, learn something new, create memories, and become part of a community. Before developing our website, we identified several key customer groups. These include families with young children, schools looking for educational trips, tourists visiting Newfoundland, local residents seeking seasonal activities, and individuals planning events such as weddings and birthday parties. Although these groups have different needs, they all share one thing in common. They're looking for meaningful experiences. Customers want more than a transaction. They want a destination where they can connect with others and enjoy memorable activities. This understanding became the foundation of our marketing strategy. Every feature of our website was designed with the customer in mind and focused on enhancing their experience before, during, and after their visit. The first thing you see upon opening the web page is the navigation bar, which features a series of easy-to-access buttons, making navigation an easy task for your site visitors. Moving down the page, we can identify the About Us section, where you can advertise about your farm for the audience. One of the most important features of our website is the Meet the Farmer section. Consumers today care about authenticity. They want to know who grows their food, who owns the business, and what values the business represents. By introducing the farmers behind Sweet Apple Farms, customers can put faces to the business. This helps create trust and build stronger emotional connections. Instead of viewing Sweet Apple Farms as just another farm, visitors began to see it as a family-operated business made up of real people who are passionate about farming and serving their community. Research consistently shows that customers are more likely to support businesses when they feel personally connected to the people behind them. Our Meet the Farmer section helps create this connection. Another key component of our strategy is the What Makes Us Special section. Competition exists in every industry, including agriculture and tourism. Because of this, it is important for Sweet Apple Farms to communicate its unique value to potential visitors. This section highlights what sets the farm apart from competitors. Rather than focusing solely on products, it emphasizes experience, family values, community involvement, entertainment, and education. By clearly communicating these strengths, customers can quickly understand why visiting Sweet Apple Farms offers something different and more memorable than simply purchasing products elsewhere. Next, we have our promotional video. Let's take a look around the farm. Further down, we have some benefits of buying homegrown products from the business. This further helps inform your customers about the benefits of going with products that are local. Finally, we have our price list, or your future price list, and this is where your customers can find easy to access price lists so they know before coming to your farm. We also wanted to make visiting the farm as easy and enjoyable as possible. That's why we created a live farm map. Visitors can use this feature to explore the property, locate attractions, and plan their visit ahead of time. By reducing uncertainty and helping guests navigate the farm, this map improves customer satisfaction and creates a more organized experience. The map also encourages visitors to explore more areas of the farm, increasing participation in activities and attractions for not just you, but everyone else around. Another important aspect is social media, which is why we integrated Instagram into our website. Customers increasingly expect businesses to maintain an active online presence. Social media allows Sweet Apple Farms to communicate directly with visitors and showcase daily activities, seasonal events, and behind-the-scenes moments. Photos and videos help potential visitors visualize the experience they can expect at the farm. Let's visit it. Social media also encourages user-generated content. When customers post pictures from their visit, they essentially become ambassadors for the business, helping attract new visitors through word-of-mouth marketing. Let's head back to the home page. At the top of the navigation bar, we'll go to Events. So a positive customer experience begins long before visitors arrive to the farm. That's why our website includes an easy-to-use booking page. Customers can quickly inquire about weddings, birthday parties, school visits, and seasonal events, and among that, many other experiences. Making the booking process simple reduces frustration and encourages customers to complete reservations. By removing barriers and providing convenient access to information, we increase the likelihood that visitors will choose your farm, Sweet Apple Farms, for their events and their activities.
All right, the next thing we're going to explore is our bakery. Welcome to Granny Smith's Apples Bakery. Now, when we were designing this webpage, there's a few things we kept in mind. We wanted it to be aesthetically pleasing. As you can see, we designed this logo in Canva. We used the colors green, red, and yellow, mainly because those are the three most popular colors for apples. We keep these aesthetics the same using our fall special, summer fresh, and spring picks. For this webpage, we want it to be functional, easy to use. Some of our best products, we have online orders that you can come right up here and order. And then just a price list. That way families could budget before they plan their arrival to our farm. Lastly, we have our growing apple seeds section. We have a podcast called Sweet Apple Sweeties. Now, when we were developing this podcast, we wanted to approach it by building community. This is farmer, me and Caitlin, talking about the daily operations of the farm. We wanted to bring people into it. What does harvest look like? What does it look like when you have to chase a chicken because it got out? When people visit our farm, we want them to feel like they are a part of our community. Let's take a listen.
And welcome back to Sweet Apple Sweeties, the podcast where the apples are fresh, the tractors are loud, and somehow there's always mud on our boots.
And where every single farm chore somehow turns into a story.
Or a disaster.
Mostly your disasters.
Okay, first of all, rude.
Second of all, true.
So for anyone new here, we're Caitlin
And Heaven.
and we help run a little apple orchard on a family farm.
Which means our daily schedule includes feeding the animals, hauling apple bins, checking the trees, and trying not to get attacked by geese.
The geese are actually evil. I stand by that.
They wake up every morning and they choose violence.
Meanwhile, the barn cats always act like they own the place.
Honestly, they kind of do.
Apple season is probably the busiest time on the farm.
And also the prettiest. Like early mornings in the orchard when everything's covered in dew.
That's the one peaceful moment before all of this chaos starts.
Then, suddenly everyone's carrying ladders, tractors are moving, and someone's yelling because they forgot the picking bags.
Which may or may not have been me last week.
It was you last week.
Listen, I was focused on important things.
Like snacks?
Exactly, like those fresh apple pies from Granny Smith's bakery.
Okay, Tell them what happened with the chickens.
No.
You have to.
Fine. So I accidentally left the coop door open for like 30 seconds.
And suddenly, there were chickens everywhere.
One standing on the truck, another somehow made it into the greenhouse.
I still don't know how that happened.
And the rooster, he acted like he planned the whole escape.
He probably did.
Even though family farm life is kind of messy and exhausting sometimes, I honestly wouldn't trade it for absolutely anything.
Same. There's something really special about watching things grow and knowing all the hard work behind it.
Like when people pick apples here in the fall and it looks all magical.
Meanwhile, we're running on iced coffee and only 4 hours of sleep.
Exactly.
But seeing families come out to the orchard makes it all worth it.
Especially those little kids who get so excited over the tiniest little apples.
All right, you know what time it is. It's time for our rapid apple questions. Favorite apple?
Honeycrisp.
Correct
Easy.
answer. Correct answer.
Favorite farm animal?
Barn cat.
Trader. Not the baby goats?
Okay, fine. Baby goats win.
Of course. Biggest farm fear?
The tractor. Breaking during harvest.
Mine's the geese.
Reasonable.
All right, and that's all for today's episode of Sweet Apple Sweeties.
Thanks for hanging out with us while we talk about orchard life, farm chaos, and chicken jailbreaks.
Make sure to come back next episode where we'll probably have more stories, more laughs,
And at least one new farm disaster.
guaranteed. Bye,
sweeties! All right, I hope you enjoyed that pilot podcast. The goal for this podcast would be for it to make new episodes every week just to build community engagement. Now, we also developed an Apple trivia animation, which was designed using Scratch. This was kind of targeted more towards a younger audience, but it could be enjoyed by the whole family. This was targeted more to educate our audience on the actual product we grow, apples. All right, I hope you enjoyed that animation. Now, mainly for our podcast and animation, these were created with the mindset that you can continue on and do weekly episodes, or they are perfectly fine as standalone episodes as well. And then lastly, on our Growing Apple Seeds corner, we have a coloring sheet. This was designed in Canva and is printer safe, so that way families can print it out for their children. This is also something that could be updated seasonally. You can make Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, or National Apple Day coloring sheets. All right, that concludes our presentation for today. We hope you take away that Sweet Apple Farms grows more than apples. We're growing community, memories, and lifelong learning. Thank you for your time and consideration.